Hey, in this video, you would like to know about Uber versus Getresponse. So, personally, I've used it both. At first, I tried Getresponse, and I heard a lot of information about Uber. I was just Google around and I clicked Getresponse and it was using fine. Well, until I have issues, I would not say bad experience, but I have some issues with Getresponse, and I decided to give Uber a try. And the best thing about is that Uber trying it out is completely for free, and they will do the migration for you as well. So here's a few points I want to mention with you. The reason why I moved to Uber away from GetResponse. GetResponse, they have a small issue about the email inbox rate. Okay, the inbox rate for GetResponse is dropping quite a lot. Dropping quite a lot recently. I think it's because due to the lose control on the people who spam some offer, especially related to the monetary fast making money scheme offer. So it doesn't really work out for me, and I decided to move to Uber. So I found around, actually a lot of them have some bias, but this one is the most by far the makes sense and honest comparison is actually by the official website. Okay, their response. Okay, they are not they also offer free tier, okay, but they are not free forever. So if you get past some of the certain extent of subscriber, they will ask you to pay for it, okay? So it's not really free. For Uber, it's really free for forever unless you hit the threshold. And of course, they have the premium version called Uber Pro and the GetResponse Plus. For Uber Pro, they're talking about the $20, and GetResponse is actually $49. So I'm actually saving some much more money with Uber. Okay. I also want to compare with you about one of the key also point that I like about Uber is that they have the free stock pictures. Okay, GetResponse do not have the free stock pictures. Okay, compared with the Uber. So Canva integration, in case you doesn't know, Canva has a lot of free stock images, photo. So when you're doing the email making and the landing page creations, Uber is really much better. It's just saved you so much time. You do not need to go to the stock photos image to search for the image you use and download it and then drag and drop to the places that you want it to be. So for this one itself, it already saves you so much more time. And I really like this a lot. Okay, for other function features, drag and drop, then it's all the same template. They all have a template. But to be honest, in reality, you will not use the email template because the email template is not a pure text email format with a lot of with some of the coding, HTML code behind it. A lot of the email service provider like the Gmail, Yahoo hate those. Okay, because apparently it is going to be a marketing spam email. So this is actually not relevant. But we'll talk about the email stuff later on, how you grow your business. But stock image is one of the key points. And I also want to mention with you about the email uh, automation. Okay, GetResponse have a email automations, uh, but their email automation is quite different from what Uber is offering. Uber is allowing you to have a dynamic segment. Okay, actually this point. Okay, what it means is that when you have a subscriber, let's say you're in a parenting niche, and you want to know whether it's a mom or father, the mom is it how many kids she has, and the kids is how old. You can have a granular level of the integration with Uber, but you cannot do so with GetResponse. That itself is a fundamental differences. Okay, so you may not notice it's different when you just start out with your business because, hey, when you have like 50, 100 subscribers, you're already very happy, right? But when your size go to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and 10,000, which eventually you will get to that size with you work hard on your business, then you want to have a more granular level of segmentations because you do not want to send an email to all your audience, which is the use back the parenting niche example, which is the offer is only suitable for that, okay? So you want into your landing page opt-in form already have these functions and with the segmentations. So if you have not started yet and you still can bring the to both, I highly recommend you go to Uber. This point itself is going to save you so much time in future because you can migrate your email list anytime to Uber. But at the first, if you have not and included this functionality at the very beginning, you can never have it set up again. You know what I mean? So at the very first page, when your email opt-in form do not have the segmentations, which your email service provider does not support, then you already screw up big time. Okay, so please have a look into this point and consider it. The rest of it is quite similar, but I one point also want to add between the two is the uh, 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 unlimited team member access. Okay, this point is quite critical because uh, I don't know if you have used heard of the name called VA virtual assistants. When your business go to some certain size, you do not want to do some routine daily work like drafting some emails and daily, and to putting something over into the email and send it to your clients, your audience, the broadcast. So you want to automate them, right? Um, in that case, team members is very crucial because it allows you to grant the access to your VAs, and you can save you so much time. So this point, point one, tagging and also stock image and the pricing. All this point is the main reason why I switched to Uber. Okay. Uh, a limited landing page. This is true as well. Getresponse have a limitation on the landing pages. So if you're using Uber, you do not have any requirement, and you can also buy a domain, a name chip, and then work it out with your Uber integration as well. So it would just turn your landing page into just like a website domain that you put it for yourself. Okay, something similar like ClickFunnels if you heard about it. But I digress. Okay, so I also want to mention about is that for Uber they have the e-commerce capability as well. Okay, the e-commerce is the big niches, and Uber do have the e-commerce capability for you to do so. Okay, so that's pretty much for the little bit some of conclusions. If you want to learn more about it, so I have the link down below. Which will give you more free content to help you to learn how to grow a business. And if you want to click this article, I have the link down below as well. Okay, I wish you success in your business. Thank you.